Hey guys, welcome to another week of RotterdaM University, where I, the Master League player, is trying to bring our bronze body to Master League, even though our bronze body is not totally a bronze body anymore. Still solid gold as we speak.
Unfortunately, my problem is Blizzard is feeding me gold opponents, and I can't prove myself against enough platinum players. So that's a little bit
I think it's the sign when they keep feeding you gold opponents that's probably your real level.
Well, I may have hit a little bit of a wall and can't go through, but you're here to teach me enough stuff for me to actually break that damn wall and go to platinum. By the way, Dennis Galen, take the guy who will be the end of my journey after I beat him. I quit the show.
Wow, I'm gonna have like a live test over here.
After I beat him, I quit the show. He said he would beat me one-handed. So I told him that as soon as I go to platinum. He hasn't said yes to this, by the way. So I'm trying to put him on the spot. As soon as I go to platinum, I would like to take him on when he's playing one-handed. And we will see how it goes. I actually have a plan, have a strategy how I would actually beat him.
Okay, well, I'm not aware of that yet, but indeed. Anyway, guys, we're not going to talk too much today. We're going to cut the talking down and keep the playing up, because obviously that's what is required. Still, even though we had a show last week, nevertheless, with everything after CBIT and just in general, we didn't have that much time yet. I've been really busy as well. I had like 3 StarCraft shows over the last week. So I didn't have that much time to coach him in private, which I actually was supposed to do. So the improvement that he made right now is pretty much what he did on his own. Nevertheless, I'm of course always here for the advices. Last week we did announce that you will be able to win this bad boy, the Jim Raynor noob, if you would somehow design my future coming Protoss tattoo. And even though no, I don't have it yet, so there's nothing to review. But I did have quite some designs, and I thought it would be pretty cool to show you guys 2 designs of which I was pretty impressed by. I had quite some people sending me stuff actually, some really into gaming stuff, some a bit less focused on gaming, more on myself. Just in general, I want to say once more thanks for everyone who's made the effort of sending designs in. I must say I was really surprised that so many people were able to do it. Anyway, I'm going to show you guys 2 designs which I actually liked quite a bit. So I'm going to show over to my screen. This guy, Andre Herman, he wrote me on Facebook. Where he wrote like sort of like the Protoss symbol. The photo viewer is not that well on Facebook. But yeah, sort of like with a band around it, then the 5 characters of my mom, dad, brother, grandma, and my dog. Yeah, I think it's actually really cool. I really like this design somehow. How do I get away with this? I hate the new Facebook viewer so much. Why ruin something which is perfectly fine? Oh, there we go. Here once more with the letters a bit fatter. Anyway, I really like this one. I think it's cool. This is something I had in mind all along. Yeah, I can really see myself getting something like that. I don't know, it's cool, it feels personal, it shows Protoss power, I like it. There was one more by someone who posted it on the RotterdaM University, which is this one, which is a little bit different and not something I had in mind as well, because you don't really see it normally, a design like this. But I do think it was really cool. I kind of forgot, his name is Enda, I believe. Oh, we can see it here, Atta Viberg from Finland actually, who made it like sort of like a war tag. Remind me a little bit of my Jim Raynor tag. I have some stories of them on, but aside of that, maybe not totally meant for now. Yeah, with the Protoss logo on top of it, and then the 5 characters in the same sort of font style as I like it, like sort of the Daily Times, New York Times, as they have their head stuff.
And by the way, guys, the Jim Raynor noob is still up for grabs, just for the design of the RotterdaM tattoo. But if you have been living under a rock, there was a tournament called the Intel Extreme Masters World Championship, and Rotti said that he would get a Protoss tattoo if a Protoss player won the event, and of course the Korean ace won it 3-2 over the Zerg player Moon. So Rotti's getting our tattoo. So if you want to join into the fun and have an influence over Rotti's life, please do create a Protoss symbol tattoo and incorporate somehow the following letters:
HHJGC.
So yeah, feel free to leave it anywhere, either on the comments for the VOD or for the live show on www.esl-tv, or our thread on Team Liquid, or send it to our Twitter at twitter.com/Rotiversity, or if you want to share it, feel free to share it on facebook.com and type in Rotterdam University. That's where you can find it. And this Jimmy Rayner noob may be yours, actually.
But till now, Carmac, this Jim Rayner noob totally fits to you. Anyway, guys.
By the way, you lost a bet at CBIT, and you still need to wear a T-shirt to the show.
I'll do a cast once with a shirt.
You.
Or a best of 3.
No.
This
show.
This show? Okay.
This show over here. That's right, man. That's right. Own up.
All right. Anyway, guys, aside of that, last week we saw Carmac play a few games. I saw you struggle a little bit under the pressure once more. You still have quite some troubles keeping your head cool when you get harassed whatsoever. Obviously, that's really easy for me to see, and for you to cope with it is a lot harder. We do, of course, like your storms. Everyone loved your storms, Carmac. Those were some legendary storms. All those Marauders grew it up. I don't even want to know how many people mentioned those epic storms over the last week to me. But nevertheless, one thing I really felt that we still have to focus on, people said it in the, when watching the VOD as well, and I saw this, of course, while you were playing the game, is your macro. Your macro, which is not even that bad, if you're on the defensive side. As long as you can build your army, you're doing quite fine with it. Like, you spend your unit, you spend your minerals, you spend your gas. You don't have too much from either of those. But the moment you're actually going to be the one attacking, you kind of like totally forget about it. You don't step back to your base at all. You're too focused on your units instead of actually like still trying to think of how do I want to spend my minerals, or even spending it in the first place. So this is something I'm going to try to drill you a little bit on today. I know it's really annoying when I see that you have some minerals and I say, I know what I would do instantly. I would say like 2 gateways, next eye, wipe in 2 stalkers and research this upgrade. But if I would say all that to you while you're actually focused on the attack, you're going to be completely lost. So I'm going to try to bring it a bit slower, and we're going to take it game by game and then see if we can improve that macro a little bit while you're actually going to be the one dictating the games instead of letting your opponent dictate the game. Because I know that you can spend your money if you're going to be on defensive side, and even if they attack you, you will be able to spend your money. But if you're going to be the one attacking, you seem to have a lot more trouble with it.
Well, let's go then.
Let's go with
Let's do some rushing.
Let's have no time to waste. So Carmac is just going to play ladder. I'm going to coach him, and hopefully we'll have a couple of nice matchups.
So what strategy do we do? 4-gate?
No, Carmac. We're not going to go the easy way today. No 4-gating. Depends a lot. You can never really say you're going to go this strategy. I want to see the map. I want to see the race. And then we're going to say which strategy we're going to do.
There we go. First game.
First game of the day.
Typhoon Peaks. I don't know this map.
Yeah, I don't know the new maps that well either. And the amount of games that I did play on them, I must say I'm not a big fan. Nevertheless, you're playing against the Protoss. So I'd say you can either go funky and say try to go 3-gate Stargate and try to go Phoenix. Or you can play it safe and go 3-gate Blink Stalker and then see what he does. Or go 3-gate Robotics. You can choose any of them.
3-gate Robo.
Okay, we're going.
That's the simplest one.
That is true. So 3-gate Robo, you do know that the keys aspect of this matchup. You want to be really careful with your gas. You don't want to warp in too many sentries. I'd say max 1 sentry, just in case you think he would ever forget you. But as long as you scout and you can see that he takes a double assimilator as well, probably you can even wait quite some time. 1 sentry is always good for Guardian Shield, don't get me wrong. But just don't overdo it. If you can talk, you can always talk, of course, because I don't want to talk too much. You're going to scout with the probe at 12?
Yeah, after gateway. Okay. That's what I usually do.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. That's even what some say is the best. I still like to scout at 9, but some say it's a bit useless. You lose a little bit of minerals, and yeah, that's true. I can't deny it. I don't know, it's a force of habit, and I like to harass a little bit with my probe, but everyone has their style, and can't really say which one is better. 12 is maybe better, but I said everyone has their own way. I'd say take the assimilator before you make another chrono boost.
Why?
Because you're going 3-gate Robo and you want fast gas. Now you can make a chrono boost instantly on your next side. this map is really big, so it's quite nice to go 3-gate robo. It's one of the best threats. Nothing wrong with it. Not really have to be afraid, or too afraid of anything. Moment like this, you actually have like one probe queued up too much. Now you have to wait a little bit. But of course, it's hard to get everything perfect when you're in Gold League. But just be careful with queuing up units if you don't really have to. If you make a corner like that, it always gets attacked and it will always die. Research warp gates as well, of course. Take the second gas. No robotics. You take the second gas, you start researching a warp gate. In general, I'm really not a big fan of building all your first pilots so close to each other, because now you will be forever forced to build over in that area, and also later on you want to warp units all around your base, not only in a small spot which is mostly blocked by buildings. That's just annoying, making it hard on yourself. This is still, I mean, I appreciate that you try to get your robotics facility up so fast, but if he would actually rush you right now with 3 or 4 gates, you're not going to be able to defend it 2-gate robo. That's it's not a good opening. We were talking about 3 gates, so stick to that. I'd say make another unit out of your gateway as soon as possible, the other one. Just keep making units out of those 2 gates, and as soon as you have an observer, oh, we see something at your minimap. Oh, he might actually go for something funky. Careful. You don't really want to go out of your base when you're the one making a sentry, since the sentry is a defensive unit. Okay, we can see right now, make an immortal. Immortal would be really good. No, don't go there. You don't want to go there with a sentry. Warping units from your gateways as soon as it is ready. Make an immortal. Chrono boost it. And warp in two zealots, or 1 zealot, 1 stalker. Force field.
Ah! What the hell? Okay, I Guardian shielded, okay. I'm dead, right?
Yeah, you're very dead. All right. Okay, you do know what went wrong over there? Besides the Guardian shield, that was indeed wrong. But that's not even the... Guys, you have to see this as well. Carmac, of course, always taking a look at who did he lose to. It's a silver. They keep feeding you gold for you. Okay, anyway, Carmac. Yeah, no reason to watch that.
One rule, one rule I've made is watch every single game I lose. Every single one, just so...
But... you figured out yourself what you did wrong. Besides the Guardian shield, that was not the best move.
Well, first of all,
First of all, you didn't listen when I said 3-gate robo, and you went 2-gate robo.
Oh, okay, so that's actually 3-gate is the order, first 3 gates and then robo?
Because it's too risky to open 2-gate robo. You die most of the time on the 4-gate, even though this was a far from perfectly executed 4-gate. I will show you guys the game. Just because even though this was a far from perfect 4-gate by your opponent, so I think I would have been able to defend it just because he didn't do it that right. But That's not the point. The point is that 2-gate robo will die against a good 4-gate, and that's why you want to go 3-gate robo. And you actually, most of the time, you want to be careful putting up your robo in the first place until you actually get the confirmation that he's not gonna all-in.
Well, basically, I had my feeling was I didn't have enough units, because on this level, just having units lets you survive.
Yeah, but wait. As soon as you saw this, okay, can you pause the game right now? Pause. Okay, scroll to your base. Look at your cybernet score. It's almost done. And you were waiting for that. The first thing you should have done right now is, and I told you as well, is like you make an immortal, which is what you did a little bit later. Then you instantly morph those 2 gateways, and like within like 0.1 second of those 2 gateways being into warp gates, you warp in 2 units. This is something that you really should have done. With those extra 2 units, if you would have also pulled back a little bit, actually you didn't even have to pull back from that, but just for his new warp in, with those 2 extra 2 units, you wouldn't be able to win that fight, because the new units he would warp in from that pylon, they were not able to. They are not able to fight the first few seconds. So you have more DPS than he has with the units that run up your ramp. You would have been able to take those units out, and then step by step, you would have been able to take the new units out. But what happens is you don't warp in the new units. You fight with a small advantage, but before you know it, this advantage is not your advantage anymore. Okay, this was still relatively fast, but right now your biggest mistake was just not warping in those 2 new units. That would have saved you. And also a force field would have been a hell of a lot better.
Yeah, force field. I wanted to force field around here. I panicked. Boom! There's the Guardian Shield, and there's the GG. Thank you very much. Oh man.
It's okay.
Oh man, oh man.
It's okay. New game. Go. This could happen, Carmac. This is what Philly would say. Yeah, it's true. This could happen. When, you never saw that, right? When Take recorded a video for Become a Pro.
I have a wonderful video, speaking of videos, right on this USB stick. Stick around until the end of this show.
Yeah, for the people who wonder what that's all about, last week at the end of the show, he showed 2 funny videos. And in an old interview with Legionnaire, the old Brood War player, where you made fun of him, pretended you couldn't speak any English. And also a video with Lucifer and Lynn, the 2 very famous Warcraft 3 games.
No. Actually, that's the one I want to show today. We didn't show that.
Yeah, I think you did. People saw at least a snapshot of it. Anyway, we'll show that one today now.
There we go.
New game.
Metalopolis versus Zerg.
Keep opening the wrong PC.
Okay, so what I want to do here is I think I want to do Phoenixes. Phenai.
You want to be like Ace? Or no, you want to be like Squirtle?
I don't know what they do, actually. I haven't had the time to watch those games. All of them, at least.
Okay. You want to play Phoenix? That's fine. But then at least tell me... at least can you do it in a way that I would tell you to do it? Even though I really don't think it's all that good. But the way Squirtle did it against Moon was relatively good.
What should I do it then?
One gate into Phoenix, and then you just chrono boost the Phoenix out straight away. But you make 1 gate, obviously you make a wall off, because you want to be safe against Lynx coming in. And then you go really fast Phoenix, and you just keep chrono boosting him. So even if he would go like Queens this anti-air, he barely has any Queens. And you will be able to snipe a couple of Overlords. But nevertheless, you already have to think about what are you going to do after the Phoenix. You won't be able to win the game with one gate Phoenix. At least not if you play against a decent opponent. This is, by the way, not the best way to wall off. The best
actually,
yeah.
Put a pylon here and then core and gateway here.
Yeah, that's a little bit better. To be honest, I'm not even. I even screwed up a few times, but that's definitely the best wall off you can make.
Yeah, well, my problem is I don't have the time, the placement on that practiced yet. I've seen it.
Chrono boost, go.
I've seen it done, but
yeah, it's okay.
I haven't practiced it, so I don't want to really try something I haven't practiced.
It's not a big deal. So you're gonna make the simulator again at 13. Basically, you want to get those Phoenix out really fast because Squirtle was actually the one doing this against Moon on IEM. 1 gate Phoenix, so it's okay to try. When you see your opponent is cross map, make a probe, make a probe. Seems like he's open. Ooh, pull it. Oh, good job, good job. Let's hope he does that one more time. He's just losing his money. Okay, well. And can't blame it on not being at your own settings, I guess. You do want to get its Zealot out relatively fast, because you did see your opponent is opening up with Speedlings. I don't know if you've seen Moonglade in the group stages of IEM, but he was literally punishing every Protoss for having a bad wall off. Just running in with Speedlings only, Speedlings, just keep sending in Speedlings, and then somehow he pushes the Zealots away. It's really crazy. Worked a few times. Worked against Squirtle, worked against Soccer.
Do I need more gas?
Soon. You need one more Zealot soon. Because you this is the problem with your wall off. But yeah, you can make the second assimilator. Warp gates, research. And now as soon as you have the gas, of course put 3 probes in your simulator straight away as soon as it's done. But as soon as you have the gas, you put up your first target already. Because you want really fast Phoenix. I must say I'm not a really big fan of this playstyle against Zerg, but since you wanted it, I'm gonna make the best of it. I would always build it a bit more to your main. So if an Overlord actually wants to see it, he has to go all the way into the middle of the main. Most of the time you will have a Stalker by then, and you will be able to snipe his Overlord. Right now he would be able to see that you're putting up a Stargate over there without actually sacrificing his Overlord.
More gates?
Not yet. More probes. You can make a Stalker. You need more pylons, that's for sure. And now you can make one more gate if you want. But when do you plan to expand, or you don't plan to expand?
I want to see how my attack does first.
Okay. Instantly chrono boost the Phoenix.
Ah, crap.
What?
Well, I've got this little Zerg friend here.
Yeah, that's okay.
Scouting. Whoa!
Don't do that. Keep him at hold over there. You have your Phoenix out, so just kill it. New Phoenix, new Phoenix. The more time you give him, the better he will be prepared against your Phoenix arrest. And since he knows about it already now anyway. Just gonna chrono boost, chrono boost, chrono boost. I would say put up a fortune. Oh, you see circlings, lots of circlings. Oh, roaches. Okay. Can't so make Void Ray. But yes. You will not be able to win this. Make a Void Ray. Void Ray, Void Ray. Fast.
Didn't I? Oh crap! Oh, damn it!
Chrono. Okay, you don't have. Lift up one. Fuck. You're gonna lose too many perps.
Ah, man, that's so annoying. I just. Ah!
Try to save a little bit of time. Just micro your probes around. Just save time until the Void Ray's out. Yeah, it sucks, but there is still a little bit of hope. Lift up that. Make another Void Ray straight away afterwards. Okay. Start mining again. Start mining again. Make a new pylon over there as well. No, it's okay. It's not over yet. Stop.
It's so irritating.
He doesn't have a good economy right now because he made a lot of roaches early on.
I pressed V. I pressed damn. I pressed V, and if Phoenix comes out.
So you get promoted to silver instead of platinum. Keep going. Chrono boost your fuck. It's okay. If he keeps making roaches, he's not doing a better job than you are right now. Keep making probes as well. That's all you want to do.
It's just so irritating, man.
Stop complaining. Use the Void Ray. Don't group Void Rays and Phoenix in the same group. They don't have the same purpose.
No. Right now, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna group them the way I please, because I'm really shaken right now. I misclicked. I would have had the Void Ray way earlier. Sorry about that, viewers, but that's just the truth.
But why do you want Phoenix idling in your base right now? Why don't you want to see what's going on at his base? Because if he actually would send in 20 links right now, you'd be so dead. Because Void Rays suck against links. No, 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 make the pylon at the wall off. Because you want a new wall off. Look at the minimap, some stuff is coming in. On the left side, send your Phoenix to the left side as soon as you kill this. Oh, if he keeps doing that, you're gonna win. Keep making probes as well. Keep making probes and make a forge as well, because what he's doing is not smart. I think Phoenix play is a little bit out of your league right now. Should try to focus more on the basics. It doesn't seem like you can handle it properly. It requires quite advanced timings and understanding of the game.
Ah, hello. Oh, thank you.
Try to put up a Nexi and just cannon it. Okay, he's at 3 hatch. 3 screw. 3 hatch, 4 queens. I really don't think you should play Phoenix Carmac. Oh man. Carmac the first to lift up a larva. Oh man. That's gonna take a while to kill those bad boys. You could, yeah. The only hope is just to build a lot of cannons, but you need something against the Hydras. You need to get Colossi somehow. You know that's gonna take a really long time because you don't have the economy for it. I don't think you can win this game anymore.
I can't?
No. He's a 3 hatch, 4 queens. He's gonna have so much units, and he already had quite some drones at his natural as well. Considering the fact that you have 42 supply, of which like 22 is at least.
So do you want me to GG out or what?
No, if you think you have a chance,
well,
I will help you the best. But I think it's worth it.
So it's not worth it?
No. Because he has more drones than you have amount of supply, and you can't engage him, and you have a bad army composition. Anyway, I think one lesson that we learned out of this game is don't really start the Phoenix stuff yet. The Void Ray wouldn't really have made a difference. It's more the guy just whistled him. GG. Anyway, let's just stick to basic strategies before we try to be funky. Okay? Keep your head up, Carmac. All will be okay. One day there will be a beautiful Master League logo next to that division rank of yours. Not sure which rank that's gonna be, but it will be pretty. Alright, new game. Don't be whiny, keep your head up, don't stress. Gonna be fine. Playing against Terran on Typhon Peaks once more. How do you want to play this one?
My way.
You want to play your way?
Yeah.
Okay, last game was my way, or? I don't think. Okay, we'll play your way, but I'm still gonna guide you at least in the way that I think at least you should execute your way. Really good players can make the wrong way into the right way. Perhaps you are one of them, Carmac. What is your game plan? You're just gonna be defensive, never attack, right?
No, I'm gonna react to whatever he's doing.
Yeah.
Well, you can... whatever. Call it whatever you want. I'm gonna try to react.
Try to react. All right. You mad, bro? Why so serious, Carmac? It's supposed to be fun. Getting better is fun. When you try to react on a player, do you at least think about what you could possibly face, or do you only react when you actually see what you're gonna face, or do you try to prepare in time?
Obviously, I want to be ready for stuff.
Okay. For everyone who's watching later tonight, I am actually going to shoutcast the EPS UK finals. So if you're looking for a little bit higher quality of games as well, then you can definitely tune in for that. Where I'm going to be casting with Joe Miller, our CS commentator, of course, quite legendary ever since his East Sahara. Well, it wasn't really a tattoo, but it's East Sahara bet. Definitely going to be fun. I look very forward to casting with Joe. The 4 players which are qualified for, we have 4 players, and then we will shoutcast both semi-finals and the grand final. 4 players will be Orc, Slayer, Randy, and Pureball. Of course, Pureball might be the most famous one out there from those 4, at least for the big audience. Of course, with considering he has Warcraft 3 Pass, and yeah, he's been around for quite some time. But all 4 of these guys are really quite capable players. I honestly think any 4 of them can win. So guys, tune in. 30 minutes past 8. Joe Miller and me will be casting the EPS UK Season 1 StarCraft 2 Finals. It's gonna be fun. I look forward to it.
Very wise.
Why are you still on one guest comment? Of course, one of the things in general which is important in RTS is to get speed. I mean, you don't need 300 APM and spam your hotkeys all the time, but you do need a certain speed to just move around the map, see instantly what's going to happen, instantly drag units to the right position. And this is not something I can really teach him. This is something which comes by practice, and practice is really the only way to get faster at stuff. Obviously, I can try to help him to be to give at least the minimum amount of speed, but some things you cannot really learn by advice. There is only one way to learn it, and that is the hard way, just by playing and playing. Obviously, everyone who is good at RTS played once upon a time really a lot, and by playing a lot you get speed. It's just basic understanding. Just gonna cast this game a little bit since Carmac doesn't really want to hear anything. We see a tag lab on the starport. We see a Raven, so most likely that's the only thing we have to be afraid of. Seems like Carmac is going for an expand. You already have a forge, you know that, right?
Thank you.
Your country fellow Mellow Mana played the other day very cool style against Terran. Just gateway units only, gateway robo into more gates, then went for a very fast expand and double forge. In one game, at the 17-minute mark, he had 3 upgrades on his gateway units. Just super sick. It was very, very entertaining, and it worked very well. He managed to beat Satini 2-1 in the quarterfinals of Go for StarCraft 2, I believe. Yeah, that was the quarterfinals.
So I'm going for Bay, simply because I see the guy going for Tech Lab on his starport, which might mean that he might not be ready for me. Okay, let's see. Oh, I want this, right? Oh, crap! Oh, crap. Oh, that's fantastic. It's absolutely awesome. Come on!
The last thing you need right now is a pipe.
Where is he?
Probably setting up a tank contain, but it's hard to scout. Perhaps he's in the middle of the map, guarding the Selnaga watchtower.
Well then, if he's not coming, I don't care.
You want to transfer probes as well, for sure. Put the relic point of the second next eye, because your probes is not.
I know.
Just send one probe to the middle of the map instead of like having to scare your entire army. Perhaps you can at least see what's going on. No, Yari.
Oh, no. I keep misclicking here in the studio.
Don't send your entire army for one marine. You give him so much info for nothing. You could just send 2 stalkers and that would have the exact same effect. You will be able to kill his marine and he sees nothing. Now he sees exactly what you have.
Keep misclicking, it's so irritating.
You want to put up one more robo as well. Don't really want to rely on gateway units all along, or put up a Stargate, whatever you wish, but something more expensive, because eventually you won't be able to spend your money anymore. Even if you go high Templars, you will be able to spend your gas, but not your minerals.
You must construct additional pylons.
Of course, I need to construct pylons.
Minimap, minimap, minimap. Guardian shield, guardian shield.
We are the blades of iron.
It's nice that he gives you a little bit of extra time. You know, you could have wiped in high Templars a long time ago.
I know.
And then they would have gathered energy, so you would actually have Storm the next fight. And now you soon have Storm, but you don't have the energy. You also want to definitely take the get one more Nexus somewhere around the map.
Let's see what this does.
Yeah. Someone is pointing out an IC as well. The charge would be a very good choice. That's definitely true. Charge is awesome against tanks. So that would definitely be a wise decision. But you
Look what
already
got
have
researched.
yeah, that's good. Didn't see.
Whoa. Ah, great.
We are the blades of iron.
What the hell?
It's a little kamikaze, no?
Why don't I make a Colossus? It outranges tanks, right?
No, no, no. Not siege tanks. Colossi are actually good, but not in these small numbers against so many siege tanks. Immortals are the key, but what you need to learn is to get the Immortals into range of the tanks and always like shoot and move them forward, shoot, move them forward. The position you were last, I think actually you would have been able to win one fight if you would have instantly moved your stalkers and what is he doing? Instantly move your stalkers and Immortals close to the tanks. Send them one by one.
Okay, I've got way too much money.
Yeah, wipe in the DTs. DTs could save you. I'm not sure if he still has a Raven.
I keep misclicking, seriously.
From the shadows I come. From the shadows I come.
Okay, another embarrassing defeat.
No, don't storm that. Don't do it, man.
What would you ask of us? From the shadows I come.
Should have told me to put probes there to tank the damage. Right?
Probes to tank the damage?
Yeah, for tanks.
No, they don't tank anything.
Well, they get hit, right?
Yeah, but you wouldn't have. Why? You want to bring all your probes? You would have not won the fight then.
Not all the probes, though.
No, it would have been a good move. They would have died too fast along with the unit. The thing what you did wrong in the fight, just relax. Really, you're like steaming like it's the end of the world. Just relax, calm down. If the more
No,
mad you get,
just-
the worse you play.
Just so annoying because I keep misclicking all the time.
Well, that's anyway. Just to think of it, when you face so many tanks, just to recap this game, you played your way. So I'm not going to talk about the strategy, which didn't make a lot of sense. But
Why did it not make a lot of sense? That's more
because-
important for me.
okay, because you don't scout. Like you don't even. You just make so many gateway units. You make so many stalkers. Like for what are the stalkers? Stalkers are terrible against tanks. Like they're really not good unless you somehow get them like all around the map with blink and you're able to poke off units left and right. But in a big straight up fight.
So the problem is I didn't scout properly.
Yeah, you did not.
Okay.
You didn't. You scout. I mean, you did see the observer leave with the army. The moment you see those tanks, instantly, bam! I want colossi are good, not the best, but immortals are really good to soak up the damage from the tanks, and colossi are good to clear it up. Those are the two units you should have instantly be chrono boosting all the time. Instead, you were still warping in so many gateway units, which is just not good against this army composition. Also, you made the Templar archives on a very weird moment, like a moment where it wouldn't really benefit you anymore. Either make it a bit faster or make it much later. In this situation, you were under pressure. The moment you start researching Psionic Storm, instantly warp in Templar. So the moment the upgrade is ready, you actually have the energy. Right now, you almost had the Storm done, but you didn't have high Templars. Then you warp them in, you still have to wait 25 seconds. Just several smart things. Anyway, let's play one more game. Just relax, and I'm going to coach you step by step. Not too much pressure. I'm just going to coach you a little bit. I'm going to talk you through. And I'm going to talk you the basic strategy. It will work. Relax. You're going to win. Final game. It's going to be one in fashion. Alright? Keep your head up. Even when the road is hard, never give up. Isn't that how the way it should go? Alright, well we have still Naga. You're playing against a random player, that's a little annoying. But you're just gonna open 9 pylon and then you're gonna scout straight away. I mean basically 3 gate to Robo is pretty good against any race. It's okay, relax. No big deal. But yeah, you wanna scout a little bit faster because you're playing against random. So just scout with 9. Now I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna stress you too much, but I will make sure that you will be able to spend your money on time. Try to get the mechanics rolling. Won't be easy, but you get there. Hopefully it's a Protoss, and I'm pretty sure it will be easy win for you. Yeah, that's perfect. Let's scout straight away. Alright. I can't really tell you what we're aiming for late game right now because yeah, I have to know the race. But yeah. It's okay. Happens. Well, let's hope he stalls. That would be the easiest. Then I'm sure we're gonna win. You see something on the minimap? Might be an Overlord. Yeah. Okay, we're playing against Zerg, so you're just still gonna build your gateway there, that's fine. Let's scout. Ooh, that's a pretty fast pool. So you wanna... Yeah, it's relatively fast. I'm not sure which pool it is exactly, but take 9 or 10. So make a forge as soon as you can. Yeah, just send it over there. Make a forge. Yeah, that's a good position. Then you only have that small choke for the units to enter. You do want to make... Just keep probes, but don't chrono boost. You want to save the chrono boost for your zealots because he has a fast Pretty fast spawning pool. So we are pretty curious what he's gonna do with it. I would have waited a little bit with that. You need the zealot right now, and we also want to have one cannon just to be safe. Chrono. Use your probe, which is idling outside of his base, to see what's going on. And build one cannon straight away, because I think he's going for something fast. Could be roaches, but could be lings and banelings. Okay, just lings probably. Make another zealot and make a cannon. Make sure the zealot is on hold. Chrono boost the zealot out because it's not really a leader in small check. Now you're just gonna start mining gas and you're gonna think of late game. Make probes as well. Just do your usual thing. No, that's fine. Perfect. Keep it on hold as well. I'd say let's just go for a Colossi push. It's not probably not the best thing against Zerg, but it's just about to get the fundamentals right, and it's a strategy you can use in every matchup. So even if it's not the great against Zerg, certainly not the greatest on this map. Take the second assimilator right now as well. Make a stalker. It's a little bit too fast, Robo, because you don't have the gas to back it up. But it's okay, don't cancel it. It's a little too early. Try to send out one more probe. You know, if you click on the mineral patch outside of your base, it will ignore those zealots. Just because if you would go banelings right now, you'd still be in a little bit of trouble. So use the probe for a little bit of scouting purposes. Okay. Make a new cannon instantly. I would rather make a sentry. Ignore that stalker, make a sentry. Sentry is more important. Chrono boost it out. Make another gateway, make another pylon. He had a lot of links, so this is something we are a little bit afraid for. Make 2 more probes as well. And make sure you have that sentry always grouped, so instantly you see something coming in at the minimap, you can force field, because there is a good possibility he goes banelings. I'd say let's make 1 more zealot as well. Yeah, good job with the observer. And put the robotics bay down now, because we want to get Colossi out. Left. Just take a look at this army over here. Okay, well if that's still everything, then we have nothing to worry about. Send the observer to his expand. Make 1 more pylon as well. And keep making units out of your gateways. It will take a while before you have warp gates. Oh, I thought you made it already.
Most annoying, the single most annoying thing.
Make a zealot now because you need the 200 gas for the Colossi. Yeah?
The single most annoying thing is if you build something with your probe. If you build something with your probe, and if you try and you misclick B versus V, you have to press escape before you correct yourself.
That is correct. Don't really do that. Okay, it's not bad, but you don't really. Take a look at your observer. Okay, well that's nothing to worry about.
He's one basing?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Seems like you don't have the best opponent now. Your warp gate, chrono boost your warp gates once. As soon as you have 1 Colossi out, I'd say just bring your units out and that 1 Colossi and wall off your base, because you don't want to have those links running in. So you're gonna bring 1 probe to the extra and then build a pylon, then just move out. You can always warp in your units over the edge anyway. No, you want to build. Don't do it. Okay. Okay, move
Why?
out. Because you want to use that probe to make the final pylon at the entrance. You're going to move out. You're going to attack him. He's one base. He's stacking somehow, perhaps to mood us. That would be bad for us, but... Oh, the Stalker. Okay, warp in Stalkers only from now on. This is why you needed that pylon. Just warp in Stalkers and attack him. You don't want to waste more time. If he goes Muras, it's going to be really annoying for you to defend. And don't warp the Stalkers in your base. Like, try to warp them outside. Alright. Let's go on the attack. Don't waste more time. Normally, if you build that pylon on the edge, build it with the probe with its back to the ramp, so it will be able to walk with your army, and you will be able to build more probes or more pylons on the map. And your warp in is a lot
Why don't
closer.
I expand instead?
Because he is one base. There's no need to expand right now. At least if he didn't take a weird expand, but expanding right now would just give him more time for something. Well, I think right now you have a better army than he does. If he would have had an expand, we wouldn't have been attacking, that's for sure. Make sure you have Guardian Shield ready. Move up. Guardian Shield, Guardian Shield. Send in... careful, you move the Colossi back a little bit, don't let him fight the anti-air. Just attack move in his base and keep warping in more units.
Man, this is terrible.
Yeah. Wasn't the best display.
Okay, he's got a hidden base somewhere.
Just go Aspire first. Where is this idling probe of yours? You can kill this cannon. I mean this pylon. So you can actually build move a probe out and build your next side. You can use your cannons for that as well. Use those two cannons to take down the pylon. Goes a little bit faster. Then you can instantly send a probe out and build the next side. Build cannons around the next side just to protect it. And like select all your units, just send one stalker left, one stalker right, and then make a new group. Look, your minimap.
I see.
Warp in 4 zealots. Oh yeah, I already have it. Please send one unit around the map, just...
I tried.
Why don't you use the zealots which are standing on the cliff? It makes it so much easier.
Oh, I see. The units I sent out around the map, they were hotkeyed under one, and I changed the commands for them.
Yep. You did it again.
I know. Where's my? He was going this way, so.
We really have to work on just the basics still. Grouping, adding to group, removing from group, instantly attacking and scouting.
I don't even know how to remove from a group.
Shift click. I tried to show you that before. I tried to show you that against the Terran on LT and then he attacked you and you lost. And you blamed it on me. I love how he's going Banelink right now. He loves the game.
He's probably silver.
I think he's Mod League. See another hedge going up at the right bottom.
Yeah, I do.
Send it. Send also to the right side of the map one zealot. Just in case again. And the left side. You are like sort of natural. Okay, when he leaves the game, you're not gonna leave yet. I want to show you how to remove units and add units to a group. We're already a little bit over time. But that's okay. Yep. So that's 1, 2. Wow, this guy is annoying me. Please don't click leave the game. Okay, don't leave the game. So return to game. Okay. This is how you remove. I'm a little bit out of position now, guys.
You're technically not allowed to touch my keyboard when I play.
No. Well, you're not playing right now.
You're breaking the...
You're out of the game. Okay, let's say this is your group. I always keep telling you as well, please keep the Colossi at 2. So if you move with a group, you can instantly just press 2 and you can ascend the Colossi. So the Colossi will never walk in front of the unit.
Yeah, I certainly need to practice it separately.
So if I tell you like send 1 unit around the map, what you do then is like you send your entire army, then you hold shift, you click 1 stalker and then you make control 1. So now this stalker is removed from the group. You can group this one at 2, then you just group him all around the map. And this stalker
let me see.
And this stalker will never come back. So first like you give the entire army a command and you just remove 1 unit. Exactly.
Okay.
And it makes it so much easier.
So let's say I'm here.
Yep.
I click this probe, I send it and I press 1. Tell them to attack.
It's okay.
Shift click, okay. Yeah. And then
you were pushing it forward, it was hard. But you see, that's already
annoying.
It's a hell of a lot easier, no?
Let's see, that guy was silver, I swear.
No, we're gonna see what rank he was. I think he was at least he's playing random like a baller. He was indeed silver, as you can see. Willy Wolf. He does have a lot of achievements. I mean, hey, that's something.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Oh well.
We're pretty much over time. wasn't the best week. Wasn't the best episode. Wasn't the best display. Nevertheless, guys, I know some people are trying to point out what your problems are to me. Obviously, I can see that. It's just really, really the basic mechanics. You're making the game so complicated. You're making it so hard to control basic stuff. I don't expect you to do everything at lightning speed, not at 200 APM, but at least every click you do should be the right one. And you still, I don't know, it seems like you're just clicking around and not really thinking about it. You know what I mean, sort of?
Well, let me put it this way. I don't spend enough time practicing specifically mechanics.
No.
I just play full games, which is not good. I should spend time practicing specifically one thing or specifically another thing. So like find a friend, practice micro with 2 groupings or 3 groupings.
Yeah. Also, it would
have
be
3 different ones.
Yeah, it would actually be pretty good for you to, for instance, get like a Protoss partner. I have quite some guys still messaging me if they want to play against you, and you just play 5 custom games straight against 1 Protoss guy, and then you actually like think of 3-4 strategies that you want to play. And I do like your reacting thing. I mean, it's not bad if you want to play like that. It's not bad to play passive.
It works way better at home.
Okay. All right.
Seriously. I mean, here you see me losing like 3-4 games in a row. You've seen my home games. Obviously, outside of the show where I'm super comfortable, I've got my tea and I've got my Intel Extreme Masters poster, which calms me down, and blah blah blah. You know, it's just
I know it's
typical
hard
at home setup. So
I know the studio lights here are pretty hot and stuff. I know that's not easy. Nevertheless, there is still. Now I lose my sentence. What I tried to tell you. Nevertheless, it doesn't really matter how you win your games at home. If you don't win them with the correct strategy, you're already putting a skill cap on yourself. Because with the way you're playing against, for instance, that Terran, even if you would control your units a little bit better, you're not going to beat better Terrans. You're not going to beat Terrans in Diamond League just by not even thinking about how you want to win the game. Just saying like, I'm going to react.
The thing is, in that game, I choked. I'm like, okay, people are watching. Okay, I screwed up the previous game. Okay, crap. And you know, I'm actually a little bit, you know, when I'm relaxed, not tense, I'm a little bit better. But let's just finish the show. For those of you guys who have basically stuck with us and managed to watch the entire show, I just tuned in. There's a little reward over here. Let me just plug it in and let's just play the video and go home.
All right, guys. I will close the VOD right now because okay, actually we'll do it in 2 minutes. So let's just play. Carmac, of course, was a journalist in his previous life before he became a successful RTS gamer. He made quite some videos, and he also liked to make fun videos, where he took the piss out of very famous people in esports. Last week we showed the video interview which he did with Legionnaire, the Brood War player, and now we are going to show the video with Lucifer and Lynn. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Of course, 2 legendary Warcraft 3 players. I'd say let's go in game.
And of course, Lynn, the code S, I believe he was in the
Top 8.
top 8, so
Yep, top
very
8.
good over there.
Orc
Anyway,
player
we've
from
got
Korea, Lin. He's very, very shy, and with also
So
shy
here's the setup.
Lucifer.
Basically,
Best
this
undead
is
player. Hi, guys.
not interesting yet, so I'm gonna just make it a little bit more quiet. I'm gonna turn off the sound. So basically, I've got these 2 Asians, very, very polite culture, very, very quiet. Usually, those guys, and they don't want to annoy anyone, and they get really they get scared really, really easily. And by the way, notice how thin I used to be. So the idea was to startle the hell out of them, just to completely, totally scare them.
All right.
And for this video, I employed my wonderful girlfriend. So right now I'm talking because these guys know me. These guys know who I am. So I can't play the trick that I don't speak any English, because let's just face it, their English is not amazing either. So basically they know me, so they're not expecting what's coming.
All right,
So
let's go.
also other players also high level, so need luck. I also same. Rename me same thing. What?
That's
that?
Lucifer making fun of me.
Is Lin's English better than Spirit Moon's?
Thank you. Thank you. Of course.
Is it?
And there we go.
Can you just stop? What were you doing last night when I was out?
What do you mean?
I was out for about 2 hours. What were you doing there? No.
What do you mean?
Look at them, look at them, look at them. Walking
I was out
away,
with
keeping the
Bas.
distance.
I was out with
Don't lie
Bas.
to me.
I was out with Bas.
Don't lie to me.
No, I'm serious. No, let's finish the interview. Let's finish the interview. Okay. So,
So there we go. Fantastic interview. 2 Koreans,
So,
2 Korean players,
it's
totally,
got better than Lin.
totally
Doesn't-
scared, and yeah, that would be it. And
All right, guys. Unfortunately, we won't be back next week. At least not with Carmac, because Carmac.
actually, we might pre-record a show.
Okay, so we're gonna
Yes.
try to do our best to pre-record a show. Normally, all our shows are live, obviously on the spot. But yeah, you won't be here.
I won't be here. I'm going to Santa Clara for meetings with one of the most important sponsors of the Intel Extreme Masters. You can probably Google who has a headquarters in Santa Clara. Anyway, I'm gone for at least a week. We will do our best to pre-record a show, and
And finally get you a league up, because gold is starting to become almost like home.
yeah, well,
Starting to feel a little bit too comfortable in home.
don't worry. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna practice, and I'm going to be platinum in April. In April. I'm sorry, guys, for those of you who are predicting. I'm practically not playing as much as I should be. Unfortunately, my day job is not allowing that. But
All right.
What can I say?
Well, guys, that's it for me. I'm going to take a 20 minutes break, and I'll be back with Joe Miller, the legendary Joe Miller, of course, our Counter-Strike commentator. And
The streaker commentator.
The streaker commentator. And I will cast with him the EPS UK Grand Finals. As I said, Orc, Slayer, Randy, and Pureball, 4 very, very capable players, all easily probably higher in Master League than you will be in the next 5 months, that's for sure. So, guys, really tune it out. It's going to be a fun show. Joe Miller, awesome commentator. And yeah, stay tuned. 20 minutes. Carmac, thanks again. Don't be so mad, man. Like, could have made screenshot of your face. Like, you mad, bro? You was so mad. You were so mad. I don't even know you like that, being all that mad. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. That's it for us. I'll be back in 20 minutes, and hope you guys enjoy the show once more. And we'll try to be back next week. Cheers.
And someone wrote on IRC, Carmac should try GSL qualifiers just for trolling. Thank you very much.
Peace.
This is a sense of things to come. like a